Hello everybody, my name is Smarty, short for Smarty Reads, and welcome back. Today I'm going to read a new book called Happy New Year, Mallory. It's written by Laurie Friedman and illustrated by Jennifer Callis. Before we begin, make sure you like this video, subscribe and turn on your post notifications so you know when I upload a new video. Also, share this video with your friends and family so they can watch me read as well. Other than that, let's begin. Happy New Year, Mallory. Contents. As I've done in my previous videos, I'm going to read a word from Mallory and Tea for Two in this video, and planning time, the countdown, an apple a day, a change of plans, all of that in other videos. And yeah, let's begin. A word from Mallory. I, Mallory McDonald, officially love starting a new year, but this year I officially love it even more than ever. Not because Mom's having her special New Year Eve dessert party, which includes chocolate pie with mini marshmallows on top, my favorite. Not because Max and I get to stay up until midnight and celebrate. Not because Dad is buying blowers and shakers and hats for everyone, even my cat Cheeseburger. Not because Grandma's here for a visit, and not even because it might snow, and when it does, my street, Wish Pond Road, will look like a winter wonderland. My mom's words, not mine. This year, I, Mallory McDonald, am officially more excited than ever about starting the new year, because this year my friends from summer camp are coming to stay at my house for a winter reunion. Corinne, my bunkmate from last year at Camp Blue Lake, and Tyler, Marianne's bunkmate, are coming to Fern Falls and staying at my house for 3 days and 2 nights. Marianne is sleeping over too, and we're planning all kinds of things to do. Marianne says it's going to be fun, and I say my best friend is right. We haven't seen our camp friends since last summer, and we can't wait for them to get here. And the good news is that we can't wait much longer. They're coming the day after tomorrow. 4 girls, 3 days, 2 nights. If you ask me, there's not one thing that could get in the way of a great time. Tea for two. Mallory, would you like some tea? Asks Grandma. Mom and Grandma look cozy at the table with a teapot and a basket of muffins that Grandma bakes, but right now I have other things on my mind besides tea. Sorry, I don't have time for a tea party, I tell Grandma. Grandma puts a muffin on a plate and pushes it towards me. I think this blueberry muffin has your name on it. Grandma winks at me. No matter what kinds of muffins my grandma makes, she calls them Mallory muffins. She knows I like that. I pick a blueberry out of my Mallory muffin and pop it into my mouth. Grandma, my camp friends will be here in 2 days and I have to start getting ready for our reunion. Anyway, haven't you ever heard the expression tea for two? Mom and Grandma both laugh. Then Grandma takes a sip of her tea. I have heard that expression, but I think tea party can be as big or as small as you want it to be. I smile at Grandma. I wish I had time to make this tea for 3, but I really do have a reunion to plan. At least finish your muffin, says Grandma. I take a tiny bite of my muffin and then put it down on my plate. Grandma, you know how much I love my Mallory muffins, but today I don't have any room. I think I pat my tummy to show her that it's full. When I do, it kinda hurts. Mallory must be full from the waffles you made for breakfast, Mom says. Grandma smiles. When I come to visit, I guess I do get a little overly excited in the kitchen. Visits are just so much fun. I get up and give Grandma a big hug. I love when you come visit us, I tell her. And there's another visit I'm going to love, Corinne and Taylor's. But I don't know how much they're going to love it if I don't get busy planning. There's someone who needs to help me plan, and that someone is Marianne. I start to pick up the phone, but my brother Max grabs it before I do. Important business, he said, like whatever he got to do on the phone is more important than what I've got to do. Max walks into the laundry room with the receiver and slams the door behind him. I know Max is going to call our next door neighbor Winnie. I don't think that's more important than planning a reunion, but he thinks once he gets on the phone with her, I know it'll be ever before he gets off. So I sit down at the desk and start typing. Subject, me. From Malgal to Chatterbox. Marianne, hey, 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 help, help, help. I'm having a ME, short for Mallory emergency, in case you forgot. Corinne and Taylor are going to be here in 2 days, and we still don't know what to do. Just thinking about it makes my stomach hurt. Actually, it might be hurting from all the waffles I ate for breakfast. I don't know, but it's definitely hurting. Okay, enough about my stomach. Are you going to help me? Please. GOHASAPAHMSP. Short for get over as soon as possible and help me start planning. Mallory. I push the send button and look at my watch. I wonder how long it'll take for my email to get to Marianne. It shouldn't take too long. It only has to go next door. While I'm waiting for Marianne to write back, Grandma asks me about my camp friends. Mallory, I'd love to hear about the girls who are coming to visit. I grin. I'd love to tell you about them, I say to Grandma. I start telling her all about my summer at Camp Blue Lake. Marianne and I met Taylor, one of the girls who's coming to visit on the bus on the way to camp. She ended up being Marianne's bunkmate. Then I met my bunkmate, Corinne. I didn't actually like her at first, but then we got to be BBB. Now all 4 of us are really good friends. Grandma looks a little confused. It all sounds good, she says. The only thing I'm not sure about is the BBB part. I laugh. Sorry, Grandma. That's short for best bunkmates. Grandma nods like she gets it now. It sounds like there's nothing that can get in the way of the 4 of you having a wonderful time together. Grandma, you're right. We're going to have a great time together. Grandma laughs. Well, you know what they say. Grandma knows best. She gives me another little hug. When I hear my computer say you've got mail, I race back to the desk. Return mail from Marianne. Yeah. I click on her email and start reading. Subject, Winter Reunion. From Chatterbox to Malgal. What does a girl have to do to use a phone around here? Winnie has been on it all morning with your brother. Do you think she actually likes talking to him? I mean, you're his sister, and you don't even like talking to him. I don't get it. Okay, on to important things. I can't wait for our reunion to start. We're going to have so much fun. So much fun. And yes, I will help you plan everything. That's what best friends are for. IWBTASAIFCMR. Short for I'll be there as soon as I finish cleaning my room. See you soon. Marianne. I smile as I read her email. Marianne and I have been best friends since the day we were born. We used to live next door to each other until I moved to Fern Falls. I still can't believe her mom married Joey and Winnie's dad, and now we're next door neighbors again. Someone sure looks happy, says Grandma. I am, I tell Grandma. I'm happy my best friend lives next door to me, and I'm happy my camp friends are coming to visit. Just thinking about how much fun I had at camp last summer with all my friends makes me super happy. Tell me something, says Grandma, who came up with the idea of having a winter reunion. Max walks back into the kitchen, puts the phone down on the desk, grabs a muffin out of the basket, and takes a big bite. When he does, crumbs fall all over the floor. Whoever made these muffins should be rewarded, says Max. He smiles and gives Grandma a big hug. Then he looks at me and frowns. Whoever came up with the idea of having a reunion should be punished, he says. I can't believe I have to spend the next 3 days with a house full of girls. I thought you liked girls, I say to Max. Max takes another bite of his muffins. He rolls his eyes and gives me an I like some girls, but your friends definitely aren't on the list look. The reunion was my idea, I tell Grandma proudly. Max grunts like he's never heard a worse idea. I ignore my brother and his grunting. My brother might not be too excited about my winter reunion, but I can hardly wait for the fun to begin. That's the end of that chapter. I'll see you next time when I read Planet Time. Bye, everyone.